I want to talk really quick about blogging. Blogging is always very popular. It's a great way for individuals to express themselves and share the things that they're interested in. Some people take that very concept and build a life-changing business out of it, and really the rest is history from that point. But blogging is awesome. And while there's a lot of big blogs out there, people have been doing it for years and years and years, you can still find your own space out there by just throwing your own twist on it, the way that you find it to be interesting, and all of that. However, I do have a few tips I think that might be helpful for you to get started and be a successful blogger sooner rather than later. First, you need to pick a platform that works for you. There's a lot out there, such as Blogger, WordPress, Wix. There's quite a few. Squarespace, whatever, okay? I prefer WordPress. I like self-hosted WordPress sites because while I can start small, I can expand big. And as a blogger, I really do like to dream a little bit and envision my blog becoming something a lot bigger than it is today. And so I want to add more features to make the user experience that much nicer. So to avoid headache down the road, I build on WordPress so that I can start small and expand later, rather than starting at Blogger or WordPress.com, Squarespace, wherever, and then decide that I need to upgrade to something a little more sufficient for what I want to do. So that's what I recommend. Pick a platform that works for you. I suggest WordPress. Okay. After that, you need to pick a theme. So going with WordPress, I suggest you take a look at Elegant Themes. They have two themes named Divi and Extra. I love them both. They have what they call the Divi Builder with a lot of drag and drop modules for different sections and rows. And they have built-in functionality for contact forms, text box, images, animations. Like, it's just awesome. It is so awesome. So whether you're starting small, you just want a simple blog roll, that, Divi's awesome for that. If your blog's a lot bigger and you got a lot of content on there, then I suggest you take a look at the Extra theme because it's a magazine style theme and it puts a lot of content in one place. And I think it's just beautiful that way. I could go into a lot of details about how that might look and the benefits of each, but we'll just suffice it to say that you need to pick a theme because not all themes are created equal. And if you want a headache, pick a cheap theme or a free theme and try to customize it. What a nightmare. Okay. So once you pick your platform, you pick your theme, now it's time to start writing your content. Your content should very much be catered to those who are reading it. Okay, whether it's generational, we have millennials and baby boomers, or we have male versus female, or we have 18 to 25-year-olds, or we have, 25 plus, whatever it is, write to them and make it engaging for them. Okay, you will go so much further in getting likes and shares, comments, all of that stuff that really drives the success of a blog if you could just cater the content you're writing to them. After that, you need to be strategic in how you actually write that content. Now, to be successful blogging and to have a blog that replaces an income, to have a blog that alters your lifestyle, you really need to craft your calls to action, your CTAs. These are the things that you want people to click on or to buy or to see next, okay? Calls to action. Very, very, very important. So be strategic in the words that you use and drive them through a funnel to get them to the next phase. So like I said, if you want them to subscribe, write it as such to make them want to get email updates. If you want them to click on a link to expand the content to read more or to go to another post, write in such a way that you get those page clicks, get those page views from page to page for everyone that comes, okay? The more that you can do this and master this, the higher of a success rate you'll have as a blogger. And the sooner you'll find yourself climbing the ranks of being a big blog. But as you start writing, you need to set a cadence of how often you're posting your content for people to view. I suggest, 2 to 3 times a week. Don't try to pack it in so tight that should something happen, you miss a day, but keep a fairly even cadence that works for you. I've seen a lot of bloggers, the first couple months of getting into it, they're posting every day or 5 days a week, they're just going after it, and then life happens. As we all know, it does. And then suddenly they can't get back to their blog for a month or 2 or 3, and those that were interested probably have forgotten who they are. And as a new blogger aspiring for great things, that is not what you want, not at all. So keep that in mind and set a cadence that you can do. I suggest if you do 3 days a week, which is fairly good, 2 to 3 days a week, is set that schedule, whether it's Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or Tuesday and Thursday, whatever that is, just set it. And if you're gung-ho about creating content, that's great. Go for it. Maintain that momentum, but schedule it out so that with all the content you're creating, you suddenly have 3 months of scheduled content that's auto-posted to your Facebook and Twitter profiles or any other social media platform. And then it sends out automated emails that have those who have subscribed. It's really, that to me makes so much more sense. So that should you want to take a vacation, or if something else happens in life, you can. You don't have to worry about it, and you can move forward. So keep that in mind. But after all this hard work that you've done, it would all be in vain if you don't spend a little bit of time promoting it. Okay, spend time letting people know what you're writing about. Share links to your own blog. Help people out and just let them know. Spread the word. Whether you're advertising or being a guest blogger on some other website, whatever it is, get your name out there. It's totally worth it. All right? So here at Cobalt Graphics, we do offer a package called The Blogger, where we help bloggers just like you get started with a fresh blog that has all the bells and whistles in it so that you can get started with a fresh looking blog, a professional looking blog that has what you need in it. But we take care of all the technical parts of it so that you don't have to worry about setting up auto posting to your Facebook profile. That's technical and it's tedious, and we know you don't like doing it. So we're going to do it for you, and you can focus on creating the content for your site. That's what we want you to do. And if you'll work with us, we'll work with you to make sure that your content looks amazing for everyone who comes to see it. So if you have questions or comments, we'd love to talk to you some more about that. Otherwise, I hope you have a great day.